Hey guys, it's Fabs here with part 3 of my manager mode, and as you can see, the game is getting quite interesting now as I have signed a few players like Dongu, and I do sign a few more in this episode actually. As you can see here, Dongu's contract offer is accepted. There we go, paying him, bought him under price, hoping he'd be a tough little cookie. 17 years old already, on a good roll, if I may say so. And as you can see here, just going through, passing through the time. These things have the hugest breaks. I don't like these huge breaks. Like when you're not doing anything, it takes so long. As you can see here, Liverpool accepted my contract offer, my offer for their Sterling, and I wasn't going to turn that down. So I put him as future first team player. Because to be honest, he's an absolute tank. Who wouldn't want him? Seriously. As you see here, Liverpool target Higuain. That is a huge thing for Liverpool. If Liverpool finally have a finalising striker, you don't know. They might actually win this. Who am I joking? It's fucking Liverpool. they can't win shit. I hope no one is offended by that. But you got one. You got to admit, your fucking streak right now is rubbish. As you can see here, EuroLeague place reckons for Newcastle. I think Newcastle could actually get EuroLeague if they play the way they're playing in real life last season, not this season, because this season they're awful. As you can see here, West Ham have rescheduled a game against Fulham, so that's not bad. But and here we go, Raheem Sterling didn't accept my contract offer, which is a bit douchey, but so instead I do give him, what did I give him? Important first team role, team player. I put him as future player before, didn't I? Yeah, no. See, now I have to accept him as a first team player. Otherwise, he's not gonna be happy. And to be honest, I want him. As you can see here, I'm looking for a few new centre backs because, as you saw from the preseason games, they were absolutely fucking atrocious. Like their defense was all over the place. I got raped by Levante, got raped by every team I played in that game. Like Wolfsburg, come on, we're winning 2-0. You don't lose 2-all. How the hell do you draw like that in the last few minutes? And as you can see, I'm looking for youngsters that I could like help West Ham grow, and obviously my funding isn't big enough. It's 3 million. I see this guy here, Junior Malanda, 83 strength. And I'm thinking, let me see Jordan Wales again. I see this guy here. He's not even a thing, a potential. And this guy doesn't have visa potential. But to be honest, he seems like an absolute tank. So I thought, you know what? How much is he? 210,000. This is cheap as shit. So I decided to actually offer the player, and the player I do choose is actually worth about 180k. Here you go. No, sorry, it's Tom Bides, and he's worth 300k. So I actually overpaid on this guy, if anything. But I'd try and just do it player for player, hope for the best. You know, just try my best here. Submit that, and I'm looking around again. I think, is it worth it? Yeah, he was worth it, definitely. So I'm just looking again. I have 3 million. I need to buy another centre back because clearly that is one of my meekest spots in my team. And I'm thinking, looking around, trying to see if I can find any potential players here. I find Kurt Zuma. Oh my god, he looked amazing. His stats just looked incredible. I was thinking, okay, yeah, let's approach to sign it. As I clicked this, and I saw remaining budget 100, and I thought, nah, I can't do that. No way, it's too much money, way too much money. So I'm just looking around trying to find someone else. And as you can see, it's really hard to find a potential youngster in centre back. For some reason, I couldn't find any who were in the age of 17 to 19. So I was like, I looked around. Bianchita from Inter, that was pretty decent. I do find one in the end. And again, Feyenoord bringing out these youngsters. I don't understand how Feyenoord does it. These youngsters are just incredible. Here you go, Kongolo. He is actually showing great potential. Look at that. 83 jumping, 81 strength, 71 sprint speed, acceleration 68. What? This guy's only 18. He's going to be incredible, I think, anyway. He could easily get into the 80s. I offer them 1 million. He's worth 1.4. I offered him 1. I offered him the best. No, he's worth 1, sorry. Sorry, what am I saying? He's worth 1. I offered just the basic amount of money. But obviously, I don't think Final's going to sell him because he's a normal squad player. But you know what? I might as well try. Because, I mean, the centre-backs I have are atrocious. And that's why I got to spend my money on. And as you can see here, Dylan Tombides has been asked for a loan to Preston, but I reject this offer as he's currently in the middle of a contract in a trade. So I didn't really want to sell him, and I didn't really want to stall him, to be honest, because I don't think I'm ever going to use him. Here, Zolti Vargam refused my bid for Junior Melendez because they like the player, but they don't think I'm offering enough cash. So I offer him 100k instead of 135 because that's how much they wanted. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I'll get this. I'm sure. And here you go. They want Congolo wants. They want 1.4 million for Congolo. Sorry, my God. So I offer 1.2, sorry, and I decide to choose a player. And as you can see, I find a player here that I don't think I'm ever going to use. I look at, you know what, Jack Collison's worth a lot of money, and I didn't even realise that. I might sell him on January sales, make myself some profit. Here, Gary O'Neill, right mid. I don't play with the right mid, and I just bought 2 new right wingers. There's no point for that. He's worth 700k, so I thought, you know what, if they want 1.4 million, I'll give him 700k instead. 700, you know, 1.4 million. Hoping for the best. I wasn't going to use him, so it's not really a loss for me. As you can see, we have our first Premier League game coming up soon. Here you go, Sterling accepts my offer. I'm definitely going to accept this youngster because he's an absolute beast. If anyone hasn't picked him up, he's only goes for $1 million. He's an absolute tank. Buy him straight away from the beginning though. If you leave him to play preseason games, it's going to be expensive. Well, not expensive, but for a team like this, it's expensive. As you see here, our first game is actually against Aston Villa. I don't do these press conferences because I just don't think there's any need for them, to be honest. As you can see though, it says Signon transfer offer. I'll show you that afterwards. There you go. They accept 100k and Dylan Tom bides for Zangala. Malanda. What the fuck, Zangala? I just mixed up both teams and their player name together. I offer him squad rotation player, and I'm thinking that's not going to go very well. So I give him the same as he was in his old club. I mean, I'm sure West Ham is in Premier League. It's much better than Zulti Wagnum. As you see here, they don't want that player I offered for Congolo, and I'm thinking shit. But I want to get rid of him, so instead I just offer them 900,000 and the same player and hope for the best. I mean, I don't want O'Neill, and this is the best way to get rid of him, by trading him off. West Ham have what it takes to surpass the drop. I'm sure we do. And Sessegnon shocks Sunderland with a transfer request. What? Sessegnon, the beast for Sunderland, and he wants to leave, and that's quite. To be honest, I'm not surprised. Who the fuck would want to stay at Sunderland? Especially when you're a tank like that. I mean, loads of big teams want him, and if I had the money, I'd offer for him as well. As you see here, Chief Moncourt is going out on loan to Stevenage. Another 19-year-old centre defensive mid. I have no need for him in my squad. That's £750 of wages for me. Not going to buy me anything. And here you go, Dulufu to make West Ham debut. The guy I bought in the last episode from Barcelona B is going to make a debut for our team. And to be honest, you'll see now, he's really young. He hasn't got any experience. But just wait a bit. Seriously. Just wait. It's going to be good. West Ham look forward to Jesus' leadership. You better, because I think I've got the most. I'm going to rate this league. I'm going to come first. That's my motivation. Even though this may not be true, but that's my motivation. As you can see here, we're going to play the game. I did change the team around a bit. As you can see there, I put Dongu on, Dalofu, and I put Sterling as centre mid. Probably not the smartest move, but you know what? I needed to somehow mix it up. Noble and Nolan are both playing. Gonna keep this, you know, because it's the first Premier League game. You've got to keep it official. You've got to keep in the whole handshaking business, taking the pictures. You have to keep that in. You just can't leave that out. And as you can see here, this great stadium right now. We're just here, just shaking hands. I don't actually know where I'm playing, if I'm playing at home anymore. I can't remember. But here we go. Match officials is Liam Keema from England. This is going to be a good game. Driver there warming up. Here's Ireland, their captain, and Kelvin, my captain, just going out. I don't know why Kelvin's the captain. I wish you could change. You probably can change that. I'm probably going to have to, because Kelvin should not be a captain. He's only 19. We got the likes of Nolan and Noble in the team. As you can see, looks like I think we get kickoff, so that's pretty good. And here's the teams. As you can see on my bench, I have Jarvis, Carroll, Vaste, Diami, O'Brien, and Collins. And I am playing with a new goalkeeper, a younger goalkeeper, I believe, Henderson. As you see, we got the kickoff, and nothing. It was pretty much stalemate till about this 20th minute. Here, Dongu, probably the worst touch I've seen him do there. Just gives it away to Caruthers. Caruthers gives a delve. Bent to the fucking pace for Agbon Lahore. He's on the run. He's on the run. How does he miss this? He tramps it up. And El Hamadi fails. And Henderson with a brilliant save. And here we go, on the counter-attack. Nolan gives it to Noble. Noble gives it back to Nolan. This guy, his ball control is just crazy. I am so happy I did not sell it for 2 million. Give it to Dongu. Dongu loses it. But there's Sterling to pick up the ball. He sees Kelvin. Kelvin runs up. Left-footed beauty. Look at this. Bang. Back of the net. 1-0. Absolutely destroyed. Kelvin is becoming an absolute tank. And I wish I do have enough money for the next transfer window to change this loan. Or I mean, I hope I can actually change this loan into a full price for a buyout, because I really want to buy him. he's gonna be a tank. He's fucking showing great potential. As you see here, the game was pretty much stalemate till about 90th minute, and we win because of Kelvin's amazing left foot wonder. So, you know, Kelvin, if you haven't got him, pick him up. He's cheap as well. He's only 3 million. Fucking got 15k wages, which isn't bad at all compared to some youngsters. And you go Feyenoord. I'm going to end this off with Feyenoord accepting my transfer offer. I didn't realise. I accepted it. And as you can see here, I did not specify what I wanted him to be, so he couldn't come bite me in the arse. And as you can see, here we're just advancing. Milan confirms Neuer talks. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, as you can see here, what we're going to do now is just loan out a player, a youngster again. I hope you enjoyed this video. And leave a like, because as it does share out my content, and subscribe for more daily videos. And I hope you enjoyed. And I'll leave you guys to it. Alright then, see ya.